Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I wanted to talk about Set Fire to Flame's first one, released 20 or so years ago via Alien8 Recordings, and that is Sing's Rain Rebuilder. Now this is a side project from a handful of members from Godspeed You Black Emperor. If you know who Godspeed is, then you know what this record's going to pretty much consist of for the most part. Whereas I will say Godspeed starts with something very small and they build to something very large. Like there's this massive wall of sound that's created from practically nothing slowly over the course of a 10+ minute track. None of that is at play here. This album, it puts atmosphere over everything else. And there were rumors about this record that the performers on it were operating in various states of sleep deprivation, depending on and as well as how intoxicated they were, and using various sort of like physical constraints. Like, I don't know exactly what that means, but it's maybe you're locked in a box with a hand sticking out of it trying to play a guitar. Who knows? And I like that about this. And this entire record, like if you look at the inside, if you can see that, that is so Godspeed You Black Emperor. And when I heard about this being one of the Godspeed offshoots, because back in the early 2000s, like a lot of people, I was absolutely obsessed with Godspeed. So I was buying up everything I could. And there's like how many people in that band? And there's so many side projects, and all of them have been so much fun. I mean, a Silver Mount Zion, right? I mean, if you don't like a Silver Mount Zion, you probably don't like music, so I don't know why you're watching this. Now, again, this is nothing like a Silver Mount Zion. This is essentially, this is like a broken record for broken people. It's very sad, very downbeat, and it's recorded in an old house that you could hear creaking and sort of cracking and sort of falling apart in the background while things are being recorded. Now, like Godspeed You Black Emperor, they overlay samples of various people that are recorded most likely during some field recording where these people necessarily are saying sort of not necessarily the sanest things because perhaps these people have something wrong with them or whatever. And it's like I said, this is sort of a broken record for broken people. And it's the music is there. There's elements of traditional songs at play now and again, but for the most part, you just feel like the world is falling apart while you're listening to this, and I think that's the point. There's a serious weight to this album. And another thing that I loved is how Alien8 so did not cheap out on any aspect of this. The booklet, the inlay, every so often, there is a very one-off sort of very expensive type paper used, and I absolutely love that attention to detail. And again, though, I will say the booklet is very Godspeed You Black Emperor. Everything about this reminds me of Godspeed, and it's sort of hard to deny Godspeed's influence on this album, including their follow-up that would be released in 2003. But I love this record, and I love the attitude, and I love the atmosphere, and I love that impending sense of doom that this album seems to always bring about. But definitely this record is not for everybody. It's barely musical. It's way over the top with some serious doom-laden atmosphere. And if that's not your thing, you're not going to like this. So it's on Spotify, so you can definitely check it out. But if you don't get that sort of thing, you're not going to like it at all. But yeah, so I'm going to go. So thank you so much for sitting with me while I discuss Set Fire to Flame's first one, Sing's Rain Rebuilder. These fucking titles. And if you like this review, don't forget to do something nice for somebody, and I will see you guys next time. That light in the background is really starting to annoy me. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.